Calhoun County's Matagorda Bay on the Texas Gulf Coast is home to more than 300 bird species and a diverse marine ecosystem that once sustained thriving local fisheries. Today, the bay's survival is threatened by severe contamination from the petrochemical industry, including Formosa Plastics, the region's biggest manufacturer of thermoplastic resins. Fisherwoman turned activist Diane Wilson began fighting Formosa over 30 years ago.
Formosa Plastics is an international polluter known for retaliation against activists and workers who speak out. You knew nothing about what they were making, what they were emitting, and then all the dolphins started dying. And it was scary.
As the ecosystem collapsed, Diane took action. She investigated sources of toxic waste in the bay, organized community meetings, and questioned regulatory agencies. But it seemed Formosa was above the law.
I would have workers who would call me telling me about spills, about burying drums, having ditches running with the chemicals out into a field, and there was no enforcement.
Diane's efforts to hold Formosa accountable were met by anonymous threats of violence as well as inaction by regulatory agencies, suggesting widespread corruption. But a turning point came in 2008 when a Formosa whistleblower informed Diane that the company was manipulating Clean Water Act violations.
He proceeded to tell me about the pellets. Formosa makes 1 trillion pellets or nurdles a day, and they lose a lot of the powder and the pellets through 10 stormwater outfalls. And so Formosa was discharging this plastic everywhere. And they have been doing this for 27 years. Yep, they're all in the grass.
Nurdles, the tiny building blocks of all plastic products, are highly persistent pollutants that act like toxic sponges, concentrating harmful chemicals that contaminate the ecosystem when birds, fish, and turtles mistakenly consume them. With renewed focus, Diane organized a team of waterkeepers to help her document and report nurdle pollution. She identified discharge points and conducted daily sampling by land and sea.
This area, the entire thing was solid pellets.
Diane ramped up awareness and gained media attention, but complaints to regulatory agencies continued to fall on deaf ears. So, in 2017, armed with indisputable evidence, she engaged Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid to formally sue Formosa for violations of the U.S. Clean Water Act. Her team enlisted expert witnesses and presented 2,400 samples of documented nurdle contamination. Thanks to Diane's tireless efforts, the case was a slam dunk. In December 2019, a federal judge found Formosa to be a serial offender with extensive historical and repetitive violations of the law.
They were guilty, so basically it was going to be $50 million, zero discharge, enforcement, and we pick where the money goes.
Diane's hard-won victory represents the largest civil settlement in Clean Water Act history. Formosa has also spent more than $450 million to remediate damaged shorelines and reach zero discharge of plastics. Diane continues to monitor and report violations while ensuring that settlement funds are used to restore the environment and uplift her community.
It will educate the public, it will educate the plants, it will revive the fisheries, it will help nationally to set a standard, to set a precedent. The plastic age needs to end.
For outstanding environmental achievement for North America, the 2023 Goldman Environmental Prize is awarded to Diane Wilson, Calhoun County, Texas, United States.